So I started off my career out of college working for a couple different commercial general contractors, one in California and then one here in Kansas City, where I spent the bulk of my early years. When the Great Recession hit, uh, I decided to start a consultancy firm, and I actually consulted for a couple years to a couple masonry companies and a roofing company. And I did that until our nation started coming out of the recession. And then I gave myself a choice: uh, start completely over, go back to culinary school, become a chef, or try my hand in residential. And as you can tell, I'm not a chef. So the path I chose was to do kind of what I'd grown up wanting to do. So I think I knew what the answer was when I gave myself that ultimatum. But I've spent the last 15 plus years honing my skills in the luxury residential market, working for a couple different luxury home builders here in Kansas City. And I've started off as just an estimator, and I've worked my way up into the chief operations officer of a high end luxury home builder here in Kansas City. So I've spent the last several years running the day to day of his company. And he and I knew there was going to be an end date. We knew that there was either going to be retirement on his end or me ready to branch out on my own. And that was the ultimate goal that both of us had worked for since day one. And so, as you could see, uh, we started the process of me starting my own company. And so that started here in early 2024, where the owner of the company I was working for at that time uh, came to me and started the discussion of what it was going to look like when I left. And then that turned into a natural progression of actually pulling the trigger. And so that's what I've been doing in setting my company up and using all of the skills that I've learned from the big commercial world, doing hospitals and schools, um, all the way to what I've been doing for the last 15 years, which is high end residential. I've pulled all of those skills together to start Sycamore Road Homes.